Hello, everyone, and welcome back. First of all, huge thank you to each and every one of you for helping me pass the 500 subscribers on this channel. Your support, your comments, your feedback, and all the love you've shown for my project honestly means the world to me. This community is really growing, and it's all because of you. Now, for today's video, I'm excited to show you the last update of my Smart Lower Thirds plugin for OBS Studio. This free plugin can take you from a total noob to a professional looking streamer in just a few minutes. With the brand new 2.6 update, it comes with a full facelift including lower thirds carousels, smooth abstract animated templates, and a super intuitive configuration panel that makes everything easier than ever. So, if you want to turn your live stream into a professional grade broadcast without spending a dime, you are in the right place. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Let's start with the first changes in the dock panel. Uh, there was an issue in the browser source selector that was making the browser sources not appear here unless you click on the refresh button. That's been fixed. And when you create a new browser source, it will automatically appear in the list. And you can select it for your orders. Now, if you are an old user that's been using the previous versions, you will see that there's also a new option for browser size that will resize your browser source window so you can move your lower thirds better across your scenes. Okay. And after that, you will also see a new option for exclusive lower thirds. So if this option is selected, when a lower third is active and you are activating another one, you'll see the previous one will disappear. Otherwise, you can have multiple lower thirds at the same time in the browser source. Everything is very easy. Along all these visual changes, you will also notice a new button on the bottom right here. This button is for managing lower thirds carousels. A lower third carousel is actually a group of lower thirds that are controlled by a couple settings that's all saved on the group. And these settings are first, the order. You can choose linear, that means all the lower thirds will be presented based on their position in the dock, or randomized. If you choose randomized, all the lower thirds will be chosen randomly from the list, from the selected list. And you can also check or uncheck the loop carousel. If it's checked, it will loop all the lower thirds. Otherwise, once all the lower thirds are shown and hide, then the carousel will stop. Of course, we have the visible duration and the time between the items, and a small helper, so you can set a color that makes easier in the dock to know which lower third belongs to what carousel. And another nice thing you can do is creating multiple carousels and where you can group, let's choose a green, you can group the other lower thirds. And as you can see, it's very easy to understand which lower third belongs to what carousel. And you can also have them starting independently, actually having multiple lower third carousels running at the same time. That's pretty much with the carousel. It's a very easy to use function. You will also notice if a lower third is selected for a carousel, it becomes disabled for the other ones. That's just prevention, so we don't have overlapping same lower thirds on other zones in the browser source. Okay, that's pretty much it about the changes in the dock. Let's jump into probably the most important ones in the settings menu for each individual lower third. After pressing the edit button, you will notice the settings dialog is completely changed. It's now tab based because I received some suggestions, also reports that for some users that have smaller screens, they were not able to see the buttons on the bottom for save and apply and import export. So I decided to move everything in a tabbed style. So it just looks a lot cleaner. That also allowing me to add a small lower thirds library feature here where you will be able to see every time I post another lower third. You can find free or paid lower thirds in my library. Uh, Prices are fairly low. They will start from 0.99 to 2.99 or 3.99 dollars for each lower third. And as you already know, all the money goes towards the development of my free streaming resources. That being said, in the dock, uh, nothing much changed. We just have a new dock label that allows you to rename the lower third, so it's easier for you to identify them in the dock. That being said, let's jump into style and animation. If you are an old user, so if you already used the previous versions, you may notice these two new options that allows you to change the title and subtitle size and the avatar size. This was also a suggestion in OBS project forum, so I decided why not, because it was just an easy update. Also, now instead of using a custom CSS, I have fixed the whole system that's triggering the lower thirds. So if you are using custom JavaScript, you will choose custom handle in and out to handle the animations. Otherwise, you can remain to the default animate CSS animations. That's pretty much it for the style and animation. Let's jump into templates. Now, in the templates, to make it easier for developers who may want to create templates to sell in their shops or just share for free with the community, I have added a list of placeholders you can use in any of the three templates, the HTML, CSS, and JS. They are all here, explained each one what it's doing and the values. Then I have increased the size of the editor, and you will also have a base JS that works perfectly with the engine of Smart Lower Thirds. Also, when you will click on Open Editor, you will see another function here that will allow you to open the code in your favorite text editor just to make it easier for you to edit the template. So if you select a custom application or system default or built-in editor and just click open, the template will open in your favorite text editor. And if you edit and save, then go back, you will see your edits appear there instantly. If I go back and remove the comment, then return to OBS Studio, you will see it changed correctly. And hit OK. Now everything being set up, you just click Save and Apply, and your lower thirds will be updated. That's pretty much it about the next version for Smart Lower Thirds. But before I finish this video, I want to show you a couple of the new lower thirds that will be available in the library while when the new version will be released. Probably somewhere around um, 16 or 17 of January. So let's start with the first one. Pretty basic. Just a second. Let me delete the other browser source and select this one so we don't have duplicates. So we have a pretty basic one, but with a very nice and very smooth in and out animation. Then we have its alternative that's horizontally placed. So the avatar comes on the left again with a smooth animation for in and out. Then we have an abstract line drawing and name. This comes without profile picture support, but you can change the color of the line and color of the text. Now, the third one, again, comes without profile picture support, but it has this nice drawing animation that creates that red square around the text and is very smooth for the in and out, as you can see. Again, you can update the colors from the settings dock. So if I go and choose another color, click save, you'll see it applies. And I can just go and reset. As you can see, it's very easy. In a couple of seconds, you have a working lower third. Then the next one, uh, pretty nice animation with a bar that just makes the text appear. Just like the previous ones, you can change the color of the bar. And the last one, it's an alternative to the previous one, but the bar it's rotated a little bit to look like a slash. And as you can see, very smooth animations and easily configurable. So, hope you are as excited as I am for the next update. I still have a whole week to clean the code and prepare for the launch. So, if you want to stay updated, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, like this video, and see you on the next one. Thanks you guys for watching.